like, this is what you about to get. And she's like, oh, God, Brie, I hope you got a plan. Like a belly button. Or like a button. Yes, like a fucking button. Like a fucking button. Y'all, what if, I just think about it every day, what if my friend would have never fucking found that blue towel with my directions? If she would have done that, I would have fucking smacked her. I swear. I told her, those towels are nice. Man, you found them towels? Man, them towels are nice. I swear. I was like, them towels. Blues Clues, Blues Clues, Blues Clues. I'm pretty sure it was Blues Clues that I sang. It had to be. Because that's the only blue animal, that's the only blue thing I could think of. Blues Clues. It was Blues Clues. It was definitely Blues Clues. I was writing in a little fucking menu. I'm so glad they didn't ask me what I was doing. I just said, you got a pen? And his friend said, here you go. I said, thank you. But I was writing, I was like, Blues Clues, Blues Clues, Blues Clues, Blues. And my friend, look, I'm a singer, you know, I'll be singing. Not like fancy, not like a professional dancer or anything like that, not like professional. But I'll be singing, you know, randomly. And because his friend kind of looked at me like I was crazy. And my friend, Caitlin's like, she just does that sometimes. I'm like, yeah, I do. But I don't even know why she said that. I guess she knew I did that sometimes. But y'all, that man, I'll never fucking forget him. His mouth was just so fucking big. It was fucking big. I didn't want to kiss him, but I felt like I had to. Well, I wouldn't even consider myself, I didn't kiss him. I was just like a fucking, imagine my head was like a fucking cabbage and he was eating it the whole time. Like, that's what I felt like. I was just sitting there, and next thing I know, his mouth opened as wide as my fucking head. And I'm telling you, one lip touched my forehead and the other lip touched my chin. I said, this man's about to eat me. He's about to fucking eat me. I said, I became a cabbage. Cantaloupe, a cabbage. Something real big and round. A watermelon. Well, my head ain't that big. But y'all, I'm telling y'all, imagine that. And he was like, and I just remember I was like, I just closed my eyes. And y'all, I'm going to tell y'all this, and I don't want to because it's going to traumatize me, but I'm going to tell y'all. I remember, because, you know, it was a kiss. He wasn't really eating my head. He wasn't going to bite me. He was kissing me. So the lips went that wide, and I just felt the lips slowly come together. And I swear, I felt like I had just got licked by a dog. Like, it was the worst experience of my life. And it was in a beautiful place. It was real beautiful. Like, it would have been real nice for a kiss. A real nice place for a kiss. But that wasn't a kiss. That was not a kiss. That man was coming at me like I was a fucking lollipop. Like one of those big, big lollipops from the Family Dollar. You know, the one they had at the register that them kids always be fucking begging for. Them big, 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 big lollipops. You know what I'm talking about. Them big ones. The ones that's like the fucking size of a fucking tennis ball. That's like, and he was coming for me like that, y'all. I'm telling you. Oh, my Lord, y'all. It was the scariest fucking day of my life. But we made the best of it. And we got paid. We got paid, baby. But yes, y'all, I was big old lollipop. I didn't see it coming either. I didn't. But Mark Harrell, I'll never forget you, Mark Harrell, if you're watching this right now. We got paid, bitch. And I should have kept your rings on. I should have fucking kept them rings. I should have put one in my pocket. I would have pawned that bitch. I would have pawned that bitch and got me some money. But it's okay. We had his card. And let me tell you, there were some places that wouldn't let us use it. They're like, we need an ID. And I was like, this is my stepdaddy's card. And they're like, well, you can't use it. And I'm like, well, you know what? I'm going to call my stepdaddy and he can talk to you. And she's like, we can't do that. I'm like, whatever. I go to another store, bitch. I was so mad. I was so I was in Dillard's. No, not Dillard's. What's that place, y'all? It had shoes and purses. What was that fucking name of that place? I'm trying to think. It was like a fancy little fucking store. It had shoes and purses. At the mall. It was in the mall. No, not Nordstrom. It was in the fucking mall. And I remember that fucking place was like, no. And I'm like, whatever. I was like, every other place let me. And they're like, well, they're not supposed to. But I did go to PacSun. That's when PacSun was really popping, you know. And I bought me a real cute dress. No, not Payless, girl. It was a nice store. It was a real nice store. I forgot the name of it. I was about to say Wet Seal, but it wasn't. But I did go there too, baby. I bought me some. No, not Ross. It's a fancy store, Collage. Ross is not fancy. It's cheap, but it's... No, it's nice. Ross is real nice. I'm not dogging anybody that goes to Ross, but, you know, this was a fancy store, okay? This wasn't no fucking Ross, no fucking TJ Maxx. Dollars? No. No, it was one word. What the fuck was the name of that store? It was mostly shoes, I believe, or was it purses? Just know that they didn't let me, so it don't matter what it was. No, it wasn't Dillard's. It was real small. It was a small store. It was only about the size of fucking, like, imagine, like, a Smoothie King. Remind me of, like, a Smoothie King. Sounds about right, yeah. You know, Smoothie King, just a little small store. Mm-hmm. It was like a little store. A little boutique. But they said no. I said, fuck you. I didn't say that. I promise I didn't. Journeys, no. It was like a bougie. I probably wouldn't even normally shop there. I didn't really like all the stuff. I just liked one purse there that was really nice. And maybe they don't have them everywhere. Maybe they only have them. It was at Esplanade Mall. If you're from New Orleans, it was called Esplanade. Esplanade Mall. If you've been there before, the store was in there. It was at the corner. It was a corner store. It was not a corner store like, you know, where they sell, like, chips. But, like, it was a corner store in the mall. What was the fucking name of that place? It don't matter because I didn't buy nothing. That's where my nanny got her car jacked. By Esplanade? That's so rude. Was I with my ex-boyfriend at that time? Oh, no. Oh, my God, y'all. I do have another story of an ex-boyfriend for y'all. Oh, my Lord. Oh, young, dumb, and young, dumb. Y'all ready? Here we go. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. We're going to keep going, y'all. We're going to keep going. All right. So, there once was a man. Okay, you know, my friend that I was telling you about, the one that spent $1,000 on... Well, she gave him $1,000 to buy his crab traps that he didn't buy. Well, he had a cousin. And one night, we went over there. He was way old. I was like 17, okay? Still in high school. He was like 27 years old, something like that. Maybe a little bit younger. And y'all ready for this? I don't know if y'all know what this is. I'm trying to say the word without saying it because I can get TikTok banned. Oma with the S in the front. You know what that is? An Oma with the S in the front. Like a sumo wrestler. Imagine sumo, but O. S. So. Well, except A. You know what I'm talking about? Soma. That. Don't say it. Don't say it again. You know what I'm talking about? If you don't know what that is, it's ugly. It's rugs, okay? It's rugs. And I didn't do rugs then. I don't do them now, despite what y'all say. But if you want to believe it, believe it. But anyways, he was on rugs, okay? Yes, the best. Oh, okay. Well, if he was that's all. So I don't know what they are. I don't know if they have relaxers. I don't know, but evidently he took lots of them. You know. Oh no, you don't say sorry. And I don't know if y'all ever heard of this, but imagine that word, soma shake. I don't know if y'all heard of the soma shake. You know. When people do that and it's take too many, they'll be like, I seen him doing that. And you know how I saw my ex-boyfriend lick the plate and I fell in love? I saw him doing that and I was like, that's the man I want to be with. That is the man that I want to be with. He's beautiful. Look at him. Why wouldn't I want a man like that? He's so cute. He's a bad boy. I was like, ooh, he's such a bad boy, you know? Yeah. I fell in love with him that day. And he drooling and everything. I was like, oh, I just love this man. It's so cute. And, yeah, that was the journey. And, yeah. And I spent the next year probably you know, wiping his drool and making sure he was going to live. And I was just like, but I love him. I love him. And ain't much to that story but that. But that's the kind. Yeah, no, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious, y'all. I was just like, I remember, I was like, let me tell you, one day, I think we were not going to be together no more. Or we weren't ever, like, together. We, like, you know, was just hanging out every fucking day for a year. And, y'all, let me tell you, oh, my God. I was laying in my bedroom. I lived with Caitlin it was like a FEMA trailer, but it was like the 3-bedroom ones, okay? We got to live there by ourselves. It was so cool. And I was like, you and me, we used to be together, every day together, always. I really feel like I'm losing my best friend. I can't believe this could be the end. I sang that over and over and over as I cried. That was my breakup song with him. That was the one I chose. It was so beautiful. And yeah, it was, I remember it like it was yesterday, just laying down, singing that song over and over and over. Don't ask me why. I really like that song. Yeah, we love a bad boy, exactly. And y'all, he actually is who I lost that to, okay? And let me tell y'all, oh yeah, let me share that with you, because I have a beautiful romantic story for that. So let me tell you, his brother was actually my best friend, okay? One of my best friends. And he was so mad that I liked his brother. Well, during that time, it was right after Katrina, you know, we had gutted out houses, some weren't, some were. And it was so romantic. Our first time was actually in my gutted out house. We did have one room that had sheetrock up, but that's not where it happened. It happened in the room with that no sheetrock, just frames, just fucking wooden frame. And it was beautiful. It felt like a courtyard, you know, with like, what was there? No lights. And guess what? He ended up, I don't know what happened, but he was just like, you know what? You're in love with my brother. And I'm like, what? No, it wasn't a FEMA trailer. It was a gutted out house, Melody. Get it right, okay? Not a FEMA trailer. It was a gutted out house. Some walls were up. Not all of them were. And I remember his brother ended up he just left me there on the floor of the gutted out house. And I remember Derek, his brother, was like, Bree, he's like, the next time you do this with anybody, there better be fucking rose petals, candles, everything. His brother was so sweet. He was my best friend. I love him. He's doing great. He's married. He's got a few kids. Oh, and this is the sad part. So my ex, that man that we're talking about, he's no longer here. He ended up cleaning up himself and got better, and then he ended up not being better, and he's gone now, yeah. But, unfortunately, but that was my story. That's the other boy. And I swear, something about, I remember him that day just sitting there. Straight, like, I know it is sad, but I'm sorry, I didn't have to add that part, but I thought he was talking to me. I was like, don't tell me to stop. But it's okay, y'all, it's okay. You know, his family tried. We all tried. I'm glad you love my stories. Scott, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Chewing on my shoe.
Dog's chewing on his shoe. At least you got more than one pair. Wait, hold on. At least you got more than one pair. Scott, she doesn't mean to. She's blind. Hold on, I'm about to go to the store because I need Oaks Maze. Well, I didn't get Oaks Maze. I do still have the other dog. I do. Scott, she's going to get into stuff in here. Scott, she would just lay down.
Nah, she wants to.
You just want to lay down.
She really doesn't. Chewing on my shoe.
She wants something to chew on. I wonder if they have dog treat at the store. Huh? Well, give her a bone.
How come she don't sleep as much as Jack sleeps?
Scott, don't ask me questions.
I feel like it's not a good sign. This dog sleeps a lot older than Jack. He's like awake.
No, she sleeps a lot during the day.
Yeah,
Scott, Scott, can we have this conversation later? I'm in the middle of something. I'm just kidding. Or am I? Wait, I need to find. You need to find. You took my lighter. Oh my god! I'm telling you, Scott is always diagnosing our dogs depressed, blind, fucking, sick, can't walk, broken leg. Like, he's always diagnosing our dogs. And no, you're always wrong, actually. Every time I go and pay money to the vet, they're like, he's in perfect health. And I'm like, oh, yeah, really? Okay. So I just basically gave you money for nothing. Okay, great. Okay, there you go. Thanks, Doc. Every fucking time. I'm telling y'all. And I know it's good to get checkups, but I'm telling y'all, every time Scott's like, we need to bring Jax to the vet. I'm like, why? And he's like, I don't think he's doing good. He's not doing good. I'm like, what's wrong with him? I bring him. Oh, he seems healthy to me.
I'm a dog dad.
Yeah, you're a dog dad. Every time. He's like, I don't think it's not looking good. Fucking idiot. Okay, Scott. That's his first dog he had for his own, he said. That was my first dog I had for my own. I'm gonna love him, Bree. Let me love him. That's my baby. Babe, you took...
See, that's why I like him so much, because he's just so chill.
Mm-hmm.
I like this dog. So...
Scott, can you stop being mean about this dog that you chose to bring home?
Yeah, but she's so...
She's fine for me all day.
Yeah, because you don't have to pay attention to him.
What? I do. I'm the one that brought him up. Don't even play. Don't play with me. I need my lighter. You took it. Give it to me.
I don't have your lighter.
No. You did take it, though. You do this every time. Hold on one second, yo. I'm fucking sick of this shit. I should have left you a long time ago. I'm just kidding. Oh, my God. You see, y'all? These are the fun lives I like to have. I don't want to talk about stupid stuff. Like moles and discards and fucking doxing and stupid shit like that. Like, you know? Like, can we just, like, hang out and have fun? Jeez. Oh, my fucking goodness. Where in the hell? Scott, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'll be taking my damn lighters. Where is that? You took it, though. You always say you don't, but then, like, I end up finding it. Oh, look, babe. Look what I found. Which is for you.
That's cool.
Yeah, I found my lighter.
Come here.
I found my lighter.
Come here. Look at me. Stop.
What are you doing?
I'm wiping the light.
Oh, that's so sweet. Blue's Clues. Right. Blue's Clues. Where is the light? Right. We have the first clue. Oh no. Come on, Mama knows. They're like Dora, the Explorer. Scott, like, I'm not trying to bother you, but, like, you definitely had my lighter and, like, you lost it, so you need to find it. I'm sorry, y'all.
It's like a kid. You lucky.
No. I'm sick of that shit. Ow. What? Told you, look out.
I already told you I had it. It was just in my work pants.
Oh, okay. Well.
Maybe you.
Didn't touch it. Okay. Man, y'all need to go to the store. I don't want to. Y'all, I'm sorry, but I had to be a gingerbread all night because look, I'm a hot mess. Today's been a long, well, no, I slept most. I'm like, today's been a long day, but I slept most of the day. Today's been a long day. I've been sleeping, but it's been long. It's been long. It was a long, long day.
You could be a snack cake.
If I could be a snack cake, I am a snack cake, baby.
You're a snack?
I'm a snack. I'm a snack. If I was a snack cake, what would it be? I think a zebra cake or a strawberry shortcake.
That'd be a donut stick.
A donut stick? That's so hard and crusty looking though.
But it's good.
That's lame.
I'd be like a...
I'd be a honey bun. Strawberry roll, yeah, I like them. I'll be a strawberry roll.
I'd be a can of condensed milk.
A can of condensed milk. That's not a snack cake.
I'd be a bag of sugar.
A bag of sugar. Scott does sugar. Ow. Do y'all have Debbie cakes where y'all are? Yeah, he's so random, huh? If you could be anything in the world, what would you be?
Right, for someone who's so blind.
If you could be any snack cake in the world, like fucking, what kind of question is that? Hey guys, I have a question. If you could be any snack cake, what would you be? What? You heard me. What would you be? Like, what kind of question is that? Not like, if you could be anything in the world, yes, Debbie cakes are so good. Yeah, I know they don't have them everywhere. Ow. Like, they have, like, Hostess. This love is... Well, I'm glad. I like to laugh, y'all. Laughing. I don't know. I was trying to think of a inspirational quote. I can't think of one. What's the inspiration? Laughing is like medicine for the soul. I don't know. I was trying to be... I'm getting nervous about my arm. I think we're good. Laughing is good for the soul. It is. And some people on this app would rather be fucking screaming. Can you imagine? Can you imagine just wanting to fucking scream all day? Hey, all fucking day. Watch any of them, and I'm glad I didn't. Wreck with my garbage can. Bitch always in the way. Get the... It's always in my fucking way. That's just rude. What's up, Milfy in the house? Milfy in the motherfucking house. Screaming lives. Yeah. Those are real nice. Those are fun. Those are real fun. We just all scream together. All get on panel and just crash out. We love those. Those are the best. Yay. I don't know why anybody would want to do that all fucking day. Some people love it. I'd rather come on and share with y'all. Rap with y'all. Sing with y'all. Do poetry. Did you miss this live? Milfy, did you miss my live? I am very disappointed if you did. But oh my god. This is fucking annoying. Misery does love company. But you know what, y'all? From this day forward, I vow to ignore the fuck out of it. I really want to. I really want to see how long I can go without responding to dumb shit. Fuck. I'm sick of it. Yes, anytime you want, girl. I don't do nothing. I ain't got no job. Born. I ain't got no fucking job. But I am applying for a job tomorrow. My sister applied. She got it the next day. And it's for the school. I shouldn't say that because these motherfuckers be calling places. Like, I would not hire Because Bree's a doxer. Bree's a doxer. She might dox somebody there. Oh, you better not fucking do that. I'm just kidding. I ain't applying for no fucking job. I was just kidding. Look, can't tell y'all shit. You can kidnap me whenever you want. I ain't got no children, no job. I just sit on TikTok, born. That's what I do. That's all I do. That's all my life consists of is TikTok. I'm a loser. But my husband ain't. He pay my bill. I pay my bills. My bills are paid. My bills are paid. Okay? I pay my bills. My bills are paid. That's all. That's all that fucking matters. Now the thing is, I only have one car. I don't know if you want to be friends with somebody with only one car, because you know that's really not good. Not a happy camper if you only got one car. I know, MILF. I know. I'm so ashamed of myself. One day, one of my pay pigs is gonna buy me a new car. But you hear this one? When I get that new car, this one's gonna break, and I'm gonna have one car again, and then I'll be not a happy camper once again. It never ends, y'all. This is life. This is my life. It never ends. Oh, about time Aubrey came to the live, because she don't fucking love me no more. She's always fucking ignoring me every day, buddies. Who wants to take over her spot in this cult? Because I'm fucking sick of it. Ask me, I get rid of it today. Aubrey was probably dealing with her crotch goblin as usual. She always puts that thing before me. Fuck. That's just fucked up. You should be ashamed of yourself. No, I'm not covering my mic. Does it sound like it? Fuck. Great. Oh. Alright, y'all. This store, remember, I get bad service in this store, so just hold on a second. I'll be back to fucking entertain y'all. Fuck, y'all just want so much from me. Y'all expect so much. Fuck. Just shut up for a second and wait and be patient. Ray, my phone is not dead. You obviously wasn't in here when I said I was going in the fucking store. I guess you was ignoring me and was somewhere else in somebody else's live. So, great, thanks. I'm not no fucking clown. Yo, guess what? I bought a bag of ice and I don't even know why. I walked in the store. I forgot what I was coming for. I came here for Oaks Maze, and I just walking, and I just walked right to the thing that had ice in it, and I was like, I guess I'm buying ice today. I grabbed it, and I was like, fuck am I grabbing this for? But I just went with it. I must need this. God told me I needed it. I really don't know why I bought this bag of ice, but I did. Why? I'm not gonna lie. My shoulder hurts and maybe I want an ice pack on it. So I'm gonna make me a homemade ice pack when I get home. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I don't know. I walked in the store and I just went right to the ice. Not crashing out, Aubrey, so you can fuck off. Okay? She's a bad fucking influence. Would you like to come up, Aubrey? Would you? How about you come up and crash the fuck out? I'm conducting a positive live. Oh, you can't? Why? Because you don't want to? Yeah. It's fucking rude. Or I would. Oh, why? What are you doing? Spending time with your other friends? Crotch goblin. I figured. Always fucking dealing with that fucking goblin of yours. I ought to start taking care of her damn self. Because I had it up to here. Like I'm Santa Claus when I get home or something. Whole fucking bag of ice. A big old bag. Oh shit. Cause it fucking hurts. Oh shit. Oh my lord, I just drove my bicycle over the fucking curb. Oh my god, y'all. I basically got into a wreck. Oh my god. Two wrecks in a matter of 20 minutes. One with the garbage can, one with the curb. Wow. Yep. I must be on roads tonight. I really did. I'm not lying. It's a true story. I got in two wrecks. I've been in the matter of fucking not even 10 minutes. I got into two wrecks. Imagine that. Damn. I'm safe though. Don't worry, y'all. I made it out without a scratch. Yeah, I know. Shit. That was scary. I don't want to talk about nobody's talons. For all we know, he got that taken care of. Okay? All you need is a chainsaw and a sander. And there you go. That's all you need. I should have bought him that for Christmas. A chainsaw and a sander and a buffer if you want them to be real nice and shiny. But he was too fucking lazy, I guess. Instead, he'd rather put on some socks. That was his way of dealing with them bitches. He'd just throw on some motherfucking socks. Like, it's like a person with bad breath throwing in a fucking Tic Tac instead of brushing their teeth. Same difference. Same fucking difference. Only it was his toes and some socks. Threw on some fucking socks. Damn shame. You're just masking the problem. You ain't fixing it. You're masking it. Because guess what? Beneath them socks, they still exist. Them things are still alive and very scary. Very fucking scary. I would rather all my toenails fall off, be just fucking nail beds. I would have been less traumatized by nail beds. Just naked nail beds. Naked fucking nail beds, but no. Instead he had fucking wood chips. Looks like big fucking wood chips. One of the 3 times it was real close. Like I was real close. I'll never forget that. Jesus. Them bitches had lines in it. Vertical lines. Vertical. Do you get what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you? They have vertical lines. I don't know. So I just remember that. I remember they have vertical fucking lines in it. Ugh. A bunch of them. Like, real close to each other. Like, he had stripes. He had stripes. Vertical stripes. And I'm not gonna lie, they look like textured. Not smooth, like textured, you know? Like, you can feel each line. If I would have touched them, I never did touch them, I swear. Like, if I would have rubbed my fingers across it, I would have felt each line as I passed them, you know? That's what them lines look like. I got that close to it, I ain't lying. Jesus. I'll never forget that. And guess what? At the end, it kind of like... I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. It kind of like... Imagine like an elf shoe. Like, but downwards. They curled. I didn't want to say that. That was kind of nasty sounding. But they did. They curled. I'll just say they curled a little bit. Not a full curl. It was like half a curl, but they did curl. They did. I ain't gonna lie. And they even was a little skinnier at the tip. Some of them. Oh, God, y'all. Lord. I didn't remember that earlier. I've been talking about them for too long, and now they're coming back to my memory full, like, vividly. Oh, gosh. It's like they were tapered a little bit, you know? A little tapered. Tapered with a little curl. Not a full one, just tapered to a little curl. But it didn't make a full, like, loop. It didn't. It sure didn't. It didn't make full loop. It kind of was like... let's say, kind of like a waterfall. Like a loop. It didn't. It sure didn't. It didn't make full loop. It kind of was like... let's say, kind of like a waterfall. Like it was falling over. And it even did a little twist. It was like a water slide or something. Like it kind of went. It didn't just go straight. It was like it had a little twist to it, you know? Like a little twisty twist. Oh my God. You know what it reminds me of? What are those things? Oh, that's what it reminded me of, and I can't think of it. Oh, I don't like them, though. Fucking disgusting. And y'all, sometimes if you wore white socks, I could see a tint of color beneath it like I could almost see, almost like, I guess they were, because he didn't have cut them bitches, they would be a little tight. It was like sheer almost, and you would just see right there at the top, like just a tint of color, if you know what I mean. Like, you just see it. That's why I used to buy him black socks. I'm like, I don't want to see that shit. I do not want to see that shit. Them bitches are too sheer. Better wear you some thick socks or get you some black ones. I swear to God. Well, he's still alive. And he wears boots now. But maybe y'all, I ain't been with him for a long time. I've been with Scott for 11 years. So, there's always a chance that he went and got that taken care of. I hope so. For his sake, I hope so. Because that's just not... But maybe he... Y'all, I ain't been with him for a long time. I've been with Scott for 11 years. So, there's always a chance that he went and got that taken care of. I hope so. For his sake, I hope so. Because that's just not okay. I hope so. It is Jesus. Sad story. It's a sad story of a boy named K Black. He had talent for his toes. And one day he forgot to put his socks on. And I said, oh no, where are all your socks? Where are all your socks? I really need you to put on. Here's a story all about how I ended up dating the fucking cow. He used to take his plate and lick it clean. And he was... Wait, fuck. I'm sorry, I'm trying to close this. Oh. I tried my best, Bowen. I tried my best to come on here and entertain y'all, okay? It's my job. I'm just kidding. It's not my job. I just enjoy hanging out with y'all. That's why I don't know why so many people hate me on this app. Maybe if you just come and hang out, you might like me. I'm not too bad after all, ain't I? Aren't I? Ain't I? Am I? Whatever the fuck you say. Just gotta get to know me. Just take a seat and get to know me. Because guess what? Then you might just like me. Maybe you won't, maybe you will. But you can't know until... But you can't know until... Don't knock it till you try it. A wise person once told me, don't knock it till you try it. We made it home with no more wrecks, y'all. That is really good. I swear, sometimes when I talk like this for a long time, when I get off live, I still talk like this. I get stuck for a little while. And my husband's like, Bree, you know you're still talking like that. I'm like, what you mean? This is how I talk. He's like, no, listen. I'm telling you, you're talking like a man with an accent, probably from the country. I'm like, oh my God, now I start getting like this. I lose it a little bit. It takes me a good few hours to completely get rid of it. Listen, I'm telling you, you're talking like a man with an accent, probably from the country. I'm like, oh my God, now I start getting like this. I lose it a little bit. It takes me a good few hours to completely get rid of it. Thank God he deals with it. Poor Scott. Huh? Do you like when I talk like this? Look, he does. He loves it. One day on gets... No, not Southern Sweet Teddies, Scott. Stop. Get your mind out the gutter. Southern Sweet Tea. He said when you talk like that, I can taste the tea in my mouth. So good. Oh. And some... What? See, he really does. I'm telling y'all, I just really asked him. I said, you like when I talk like this? And he went, I don't mind it. I said, oh, thank you. Because I think I might decide to you know, just talk like this full time. No, then he'll probably not like it too much. I'm telling y'all, he really likes it. He likes it. It turns him on. It really turns him on. I bet. I really bet. You're not going to eat this ice cream I bought you. You're going to put it... It's going to go to waste. What? Yeah, that's what you better had. It really turns him on. I bet. I really bet. You're not going to eat this ice cream I bought you. You're going to put it... It's going to go to waste. What? Yeah, that's what you better had. I bought some ice. I don't know why, but I did. I don't know. But all I know is it can't fit in this fucking freezer. What? You said we don't even use ice. Well, I might now. I might use it. I was thinking about starting to maybe use some ice. I never did use ice before. I don't know. Thought I might give it a try. I heard it was real good. I never did try ice before. I don't know, babe. I just walked into the store and it was like, I went in there for Oaks Maze, but I passed up the counter, passed up the candy, passed up the drinks, the fountain drinks. I was like, I don't know where I'm going. I just kept on going. And next thing you knew, I was in front of the fucking coolers with the ice bags. I said, I guess I'm getting me some fucking ice. Yeah, exactly. It was calling my name. What? I did get the ice at the store. They do. It was born. It was calling my name, and so I took it home. I'm not gonna get my money back for this. I'm gonna use this bag of ice till it's gone. Okay? Look, he's trying to make me go get a refund on this ice. Go get a refund on your ice cream. You're gonna have to put this in your freezer. Oh, y'all, my freezer is so fucked with this ice, like, around it, that all I can fit is a bag of ice in it. My freezer is officially full of ice. Wait, I'm gonna show y'all, okay? I'm gonna show y'all my freezer. It's still the same way. Ain't fixed it. I don't know what to do. Just leave me the fuck alone. Don't judge me. Get out of my fucking life. I know, where's Sheena? Hold her back. Hold Sheena back. Y'all, look. It's just full of ice. My freezer is just full of ice. That's why it's an ice box. It's an ice box. Don't judge my freezer. I like things to be real cold. It is snow. I kept from this year. No, it's not snow. It's look, my freezer, something's wrong with it, okay? I don't know what to do, okay? We're gonna get a new one soon. Don't worry. I know I've been saying that for a while, but I'm a broke bitch, okay? So, unless you feel like buying me one, shut up. I'm just kidding. One time Nina said, have you seen her freezer? I can only imagine what her house looks like. Now, what the fuck that got to do with anything? I ain't never knew that if you had a freezer like that, it would reflect your house.
No, don't put that in there. You gotta move all the wires. Oh, I guess you can.
Oh, yeah.
Careful with the wires.
Babe, there's corn in there? What kind of corn?
Look at Jack. He's sitting there.
No, he's not.
Look at him.
He's fine.
Look at him.
I see him.
That's the thing, though. If they went that, that means something.
What?
That if they squint at you like that.
No, it does not mean that.
I read it on the internet.
Okay.
Can't put anything on the internet, it's not true.
Tiger, baby! Then bring him to do something.
It's 1:42 in the morning. Yeah, bring her with me.
No.
Put it on. Stay.
It's sweet corn. Can't use that ice. That ice, I don't think it's safe to eat. Well, Sheena might like it, but where is Sheena? Where is Sheena? Consistently stayed at this many people. Not that it's a whole bunch, but y'all must really like me tonight. I'm glad I can make y'all happy. Sometimes, though, I feel like people are in here waiting for me to say something for them to clip and be mean. But who knows? Maybe I'm just being paranoid. Hello, would you like to go outside? I'm glad I can do that for you, Stacy. I know, I don't know where to end this. I'm just having too much fun with y'all. And I slept all day, so I'm wide the fuck awake. Oh. Ow. Alright, let me let you outside. Well, that's why I was saying where some people and those is if they wanted to come in the panel with me. I see it says Sheena's in here, but she must not really be. Good night, Stacy. Sweet dreams, don't let the bed bugs bite. You know what happens when that happens. It ain't pretty. It ain't pretty. Don't let them bed bugs bite you. You want to end up looking like my ex-boyfriend. Permanent chicken pox on his legs. It ain't pretty. I used to hate when he scratched his legs. I said, stop scratching the legs. That's just nasty. I guess so. Let's see. What other stories I got for y'all? Oh. I can make up a story. I'm just kidding. I'm not good at that. Well, actually I am because, you know, I'm a poet and a rapper. Let's see. What other stories I got for y'all? Oh. I can make up a story. I'm just kidding. I'm not good at that. Well, actually I am because, you know, I'm a poet and a rapper, a singer. Well, you know, I'm icing my shoulder. It wasn't bad, but I would say I was a rebel. What do you want? You're cute. Scott's always saying this dog is blonde, but she looks right at me. She's not fucking blonde. He thinks he's the fucking K-Bree Black. I'm not, nope. More like K-Black, it's just him. But when you come, we can make candles or crafts. Yeah, I would love that. I just pulled out all my craft stuff so I can start doing that again, like my Cricut. Got my Cricut machine. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. Hold on, let me let this dog outside before he's staring into my soul right now. Well, she. I keep saying he. Poor thing. I know how that feels. People do that to me all the time. Always call me a fucking he. I know exactly how you feel. Look, I'm doing that to her. That's mean. I keep saying he. Poor thing. I know how that feels. People do that to me all the time. Always call me a fucking he. I know exactly how you feel. Look, I'm doing that to her. That's mean. I'm gonna try to be better at that. Calling me a fucking boy and I am a girl. Boy and a girl, still a girl. I'm always gonna be a girl. I'm sorry, Rain. That was so rude of me. I should know how that feels, huh? Wanna go outside? Come on. Huh?
Give me a.
Well, where are they? Where are they?
Give me a Joe. Can I say that? Joe?
A Joe. We do call them that. Have you ever called the Oaks May a Joe, y'all? When I was little. Oh my God. I do have a story for y'all. I remembered. Some of y'all might know. Some of y'all don't. But it's about the time that I was in a gang. It's a true story. I really was in a neighborhood gang. All girls. It was a girl one. It was just all girls. And then we even made up a song. I'll sing it for you. We made a song and everything. It was when I was 13 years old. Probably around 12, 13. We were called the Plantation Bitches. I'm not lying. PGB all the way. PGB every day, all day. Plantation Ghetto Bitches. And the boys in the neighborhood was called Plantation Boys. Plantation Boys and Plantation Ghetto Bitches. If you think I'm lying, leave my fucking lie, because I'm not lying. I don't play behind that. Plantation Ghetto Bitch. Every day, all day, representing. Hold on. Don't tell me you took my motherfucking lighter again. I done fucking hate it. One of these days, I'm gonna get my from Plantation named Jonathan that goes live to come up in here. He's gonna fucking tell y'all it's true. We didn't wear any certain color. We didn't know all the rules about. We didn't know all the rules when it comes to games. I know. Scott Nicolini. Where is my fucking life? Boy, I swear, knock your ass out. I found it, lucky. You're off the hook this time. Hey, Rain. Oh, shit. 20 years ago, plus 2, so about 22 years ago, I was part of a... We didn't do much, but we did make up a song for us. Hold on one second, y'all. Now it's got some TikTok words that I can't use. Look at the gingerbread's upside down, oh my god. Who do you see? It's them plantation ghetto bitches, that's who we be. We don't do rugs, all we do is smoke. We'll take a fucking Snickers and stick it down our throat. We didn't know what else to say right there. Snickers, we used to call Oaks Maze Snickers. It's out from our real, it's a real gangster song. Look around. I should do it in my voice. Look around, who do you see? It's them plantation ghetto bitches. We don't do no rugs. All we do is Oaks May. I'll take a fucking Snickers and stick it down. Oh my god, it's lagging. Right, that's because we're talking gang talk, okay? Oh wait, let me put it on my Wi-Fi. That's why. Did y'all hear my song? Did y'all hear my rap? My gang rap? I'll say it again. Look around. Hold on. We used to... I'm sorry, I'm just not... This is a true story. Hold on. Everything I say is a true story, y'all, okay? I ain't lying. So we used to... It was about 5 of us, probably. And we would stand lined up from one end to the other of the street, 1, 2, 3, 4, horizontally, and we walk down the street hold on. I'm gonna do it, hold on. I'll show y'all exactly what we did. Imagine 5 of these, okay? Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay, here we go. Look around. Who do you see? It's them plantation. So I can walk longer. Okay. Look around. Who do you see? It's them plantation ghetto bitches, that's who we be. We don't do rugs, all we do is smoke. We'll take a fucking Snickers and stick it down our throat. Yeah, because we Oaks made and we're bad. That's the song. And then we each had a solo. Ready? And this is how it went. My name is Brianna. They call me Bree. What was mine? I'm gonna try to think about it. My name is Jackie. They call me Jackie Wacky. Oh man, I'm trying to remember them all. Okay, let me remember. Oh, y'all, I'll remember. Okay, look, I had a friend. She was. Oh, hey. She was a little loose, okay? She was loose, okay? It's okay. So I need to think of another name to use beside hers. Her name was, we'll say Loris. My name is Loris. They call me Mighty Loose. When I walk, my ussy lips flap like a goose. I swear to God, that was hers. I swear to God, I'm not lying to you. I'm not gonna lie, I think we made that up without her, though. That was mean, huh? We loved her, though. We loved her. And that was hers, y'all. Look, that was hers. Don't judge her. My name is Loris. They call me Mighty Loose. When I walk, my ussy lips flap like a goose. That was it. It's a true story, okay? Now let me think of somebody else's. My name is Taya. They call me TP. No, not TP. They don't call that. My name is Taya. They call me T. We didn't call her T, but we need to do something. My name is Taya. They call me Lil T. When I get fucking drunk, I be popping that tree. I don't know, y'all. We was kids, okay? We were 13, and we thought we were cool. Y'all, don't judge. Okay, we didn't call her Little T, though, by the way. Never, unless we sang that song, we never called her Little T. Okay. My name is Jackie. They call me Jackie Wacky, which that is true. Jackie Wacky. What was hers? My name, okay, the other one. My name is Jamie. They call me Lil J. I remember hers. My name is Jamie. They call me Lil J. I'm the one on the corner that's always running away. And that's true, she was, because my dad was mean. But he's not mean no more, but he used to be. My name is Jamie. They call me Lil J. The one on the corner always running away. That was real, right? That one. That was real, okay? Y'all, I swear, this is a true story. We were in the gang, okay? And then, hold on. I'm trying to think who else. My name is Brianna. They call me Bree. Mine. Can you believe I forgot mine? And then the other one, my name is Michelle. Did they call her Merch then? No, they didn't call her Merch. My name is Michelle. What did they call her? What did they call Michelle? My name is Michelle. I forgot. I'm gonna have to ask her. I wonder if she remembers. I bet she don't. My name is Michelle. I don't know. Because we called her Michelle. We called her Michelle. I called her BBS, but man, I remember Jamie's because I'm telling you, Jamie's was based on real truth. My name is Jamie. They call me Lil J, the one on the corner always running away. Hey. But yeah, the main thing was, look around. Who do you see? It's them plantation ghetto bitches. That's who we be. We don't do drugs. All we do is smoke. I'll take the buckets, niggas. Let's take it all through. Yeah, I can't believe I remember that, y'all. That was 22 years ago. We were so bad. We were some bad kids. No, not really, but that was us, though. That was the real deal. My name is Michelle. Man, I don't remember. I don't know. When I remember, I'll let y'all know. But that's the story about that. And we used to walk around, and we used to really sing that. And the boys in the neighborhood used to spray paint PB, Plantation Boys, on, like, shit, like the stop signs and shit. And I remember once, we went around with the sprays in between the PBs. Little G's, it was gang war, okay? We was at war. Put a little G. But like, now what? This is we claiming this territory. But yeah, we all got along. We were friends. We weren't really in a war. But we did do that, and they did get mad. I remember that. I'll never forget that. I remember my friend Jonathan was like, that's why you live in a little house. And I smacked him in his face. Because at that time, my mom had lost her house and we lived in a little house. It was true. We had, long story short, we moved into this little house. It was 1 bedroom. Me, my sister, and my mom all stayed in there. And he was like, that's why you live in a little house. And I went, pow. And I remember he was like, that's what you get. Man, I wonder if Jonathan remembers that. I wish, he's probably sleeping now. I wish he was on live. I'd be like, come in here. Tell him about that time you fucking with my house. Playing with my house. Don't talk about my fucking house. Don't talk about my fucking house. Yeah, he learned that day. Cause shit, we was in there for a reason. We went through shit, okay? Don't play with my house. But yeah, I loved him though. Not then, I hated him then, but then I loved him one day. I was like, you know what, you're not too bad, Jonathan. But yeah, man, those were the good old days. And then Katrina came. Katrina came and fucking just fucked up everything, y'all. Oh, now people buy little homes. I know, right? You know what's crazy? After Katrina, way after Katrina, when me and Scott got married, me and him, I ran into the couple, that my mom, it was like on their property. I was working down there and I was talking to her, whatever, and I don't know what got us into the conversation, but me and Scott moved into that little house. Oh, that's so sweet. We did, so it was like, oh, that's so cool. Like, we lived back in, oh my God, y'all seen my roommate this weekend? Like, she's the one that came down, me and Evelyn went and met her out, and we was telling Evelyn the story. When we was in college, she was my roommate, and we shared our dorm floor, shared a bathroom. Did we have one on each side? I'm trying to think. It might have been. But anyways, and it was like a stall with like a few bathrooms and then like a few showers. And one day my roommate Brittany came in the room and she was like, Brie, I said, what? She's like, I don't know what to do. I said, what did you do? She's like, I pooed. I was like, okay. She's like, the toilet, it's real high. I'm afraid it's going to start overflowing. I said, oh my God, what we going to do? And it was like clogged up real bad. Okay. And so she's like, don't tell anybody it was me. I said, I won't. It's our secret. Okay. And Katie, which was our RA, I guess, room, she was whatever they called, okay, the one that's over the dorm. We was like, Katie. She said, what? I said, there's a problem in the bathroom. I don't know who did it, but whoever did that needs to fucking clean this up. That's gross. And Brittany was like, oh my God, that's gross. And we was like, that is gross. And we was just like, this is fucked up. Who would do that? Something like that. And I'm like, yeah. Because I didn't want her. I had to have her back. We didn't want her to think it was her. So, and everybody's like, oh my God, who did that? And we was like, I don't know, but that's fucked up. Man, y'all should have told somebody. You can't just leave that there. That's gross. Y'all are gross. And Brittany was like, I'm like, I'm not going to tell nobody, girl. And then poor Katie was in there like, plunging the toilet, and the poor thing was splashing and everything, and Brittany felt so bad because it was really hers. She should have done that shit, but I had to have her back, y'all. And Katie's like, who did this? And I'm like, I don't fucking know, but whoever did it needs to fess up. She's just sitting there like, poor thing. Y'all, I'll never forget that day. And we were talking about that the other night. And Sheesh, which is the girl that also was in the dorm with us, she ended up, that's her wife now. And she told her years later, she's like, you remember that time the toilet got real clogged up? And Sheesh was like, yeah. She's like, that was me. And she's like, Brittany. She's like, it was me, but it was just little. I don't know why it happened. Well, stop lying, girl. I'm a little. I don't know if it was. Maybe it was, but I'll never forget that day. I was like, y'all, you see, I'm a loyal fucking friend. I am so fucking loyal. Y'all, hold on, stand back. But I'm a loyal fucking friend. Y'all know that already, but this proves it even further. I've been loyal since day one. If you don't want nobody to know that you shit in the toilet and clogged it up, come to me. I got you. I'm gonna be like, who the fuck did this? Not her, not me. Who? Who did it? Who fucking did this? And I was walking around outside, open up each other. You fucking did that? No. Did you do that? No. Okay. Next door. You clogged up the toilet? No. Don't lie to me. I didn't, I swear. All right. Did you? Don't lie to me. I didn't, I swear. Slammed the door. Next door. I went all across the dorms. All across. And guess what? One person, there was a little rumor going around and everybody, because people were starting to guess who did it. And one person was blamed. She never got in trouble because, you know, it's a natural thing. All people do it. But they were like, oh my God, Karina did that. And I'm like, I bet it was. I bet it was. She would do something like that. Poor Karina. She didn't even fucking know that we were saying, that people, it wasn't, I'm not the one who said it. Other people didn't. I just went along with it. I said, I know one thing for sure. It wasn't me and Brittany, because me and Brittany was in the room doing something. We were working on something in there. And Brittany came because she smelled something. And I was like, what does that smell? I'm going to look. And she was like, you're not going to fucking believe this. Somebody did. Yeah, I lied. I did lie. I used to lie, y'all. I don't lie no more. But I did then because I had to do it for my friend. I don't lie no more, though. But that was a story that went down in history. And I bet nobody else fucking knows. I bet Katie still wonders. I wonder who fucking did that day that shit was splashing on me. I'll never tell you a secret. You see, y'all, I'm a very loyal friend. Very fucking loyal. Hold on. When I was a little girl, you know, I like to talk clearly, as you could tell. Oh, hey, Aubrey. Are you finally back? Are you done with your crotch grobbling? Because I have... You crotch grobbling? You crotch grobbling? Oh, no. You're crotch goblin. We love her, though. We do love her. Okay, so... One day... People were so mean to me, y'all, when I was younger. When my own family was mean to me. So I had a bunch of imaginary friends. I did. But I knew, here's the thing though, I knew that they were imaginary. I didn't think these bitches were real. I just knew how to entertain myself. I was the only child until I was 8 years old, okay? And after that, it was a fucking baby. What am I supposed to do with a fucking baby? They can't play house with me in school and fucking, you know, grocery store. They couldn't do that, so I had to do it by myself, okay? So I learned how to make up my own friends. But I'll be so invested with these people that I knew were not real. So I used to get pissed when people would think that. One time, okay, I was outside and I was fucking going the fuck off on my imaginary friend. Going the fuck off. I don't know what I was saying. I just remember. Like, I can imagine me right now outside in front of my aunt's house and by the car, by the basketball goal, going the fuck off. I don't know what that motherfucker did, but I was going the fuck off on him. Let me tell you, I was crashing out, okay? And I looked up from the corner of my eye, and my fucking aunt and uncle and my mom was in the window laughing at me. And they were like, Brie. And so I went inside. They were like, I saw you yelling at your imaginary friend. I was like, I was playing. I ain't got no fucking siblings other than a fucking baby that can't do nothing but shit, okay? What you want me to do? I'm like, I know that's not real. And they were like, they would not believe that I didn't think. I'm like, I know this person's not real. I used to get so mad I would cry. I would cry, y'all, because I'm like, I'm just being a good kid outside yelling at my friend that's not real, but I know he's not real. And you like, oh, you got an imaginary friend, Bree's yelling at my friend. I'm like, I was, but it's not real. We always see you talking to them. I'm like, yeah, I'm aware that I'm talking to them. And when I stop talking to them, they're gone because they're not there no more. I'm like, don't sit right there. You're going to sit on them. But I would freaking cry. And let me tell you, until I was an adult, my aunt will bring up that story, like, probably 10 years ago. She's like, remember when you used to yell at your friends, huh? Wait, hold on. I got to do this puzzle. What the fuck is this? Okay, I'm telling you, I was probably 20-something years old, and she's like, man, Bree used to talk to people she believed was there. I was like, no, I didn't. She's like, yeah, you did. I remember. I'm like, I did do that, but I didn't think they were real. Yeah, you did. It's okay. Everybody does that. I'm like, I will argue with I was 20-something years old, and I was fucking still on 20. Probably 15 years later, and I'm still arguing with this bitch. Like, I told you, I know he's not real. That's the kind of shit that I had to deal with growing up. Fucking my own family members trying to think I'm fucking crazy. I'm fucking crazy. I knew them bitches weren't real. Duh. But I did have them. Man, let me tell you, I used to play with me. I never was alone. Never. I never spent a day alone growing up. I always had a friend, whether they were real or not, but I fucking knew they weren't real. I know people who really believed in their imaginary friends. My cousin had one named Peter. And I used to get so fucking pissed off because I would sit somewhere and she'd be like, Peter's sitting there. And I'm like, okay. I would sit up. I would get up. I would go somewhere, but I'll come back and I'll sit down. She's like, Peter's sitting there. I'm like, you said he was sitting over there. Well, he got up and moved over there. Well, you better tell him to move because then pick a spot. Pick a spot and stay there. Pick a spot and fucking stay there. I'm sick of getting up for somebody who ain't even here. And I used to get yelled at when I used to tell her that. I'm like, he's not even real. And my aunt would be like, don't fucking tell her that. I'm like, what? He's not real. And all the fucking time, this fucking bitch, man, I still make, her name's Allison, by the way. Allison, if you're watching this, I didn't forget Peter. And y'all, she had a very vivid, intense story about Peter. She said Peter died in a car accident when he was a kid. And he came back to be her friend. I'm like, that is, whoa, that's a little fucking serious. That's sad too. But that's what happened. So I'm like, so is he real or he's a ghost? That don't even make no sense. So he's an imaginary ghost best friend? I didn't make no sense. But every fucking where that I would sit, everywhere that Bree would sit, Bree would sit, Bree would sit, everywhere that Bree would sit, Peter would be fucking there. And I would say, well, pick a spot, pick a spot, pick a spot. If Peter don't pick a spot, I'm gonna sit on top of his head. Fuck. All making me get up. How the fuck, and my aunt used to make me, how the fuck you gonna make me get up for a fake person? You see, I didn't believe in no fucking fake people. I knew my friends were fake. That bitch didn't. That bitch had that same fucking friend, I swear to God, for at least 8 years. I'm like, when is Peter gonna leave? Why is Peter still here? You're too old to believe in Peter. And still, I swear she was a spoiled brat. My aunt would be like, stop it, Bree. I'm fucking tired of having to bend over backwards for a person that don't fucking exist. Everything, everywhere I sit, everywhere I go, I'm in Peter's fucking way. Fuck Peter. Fuck Peter. That's how I felt. I swear, Peter was one of my worst... I would say Peter was one of my worst enemies growing up. One of my worst enemies, and he wasn't even fucking real. He was a nuisance. Peter always fucking want to sit where somebody else trying to sit. Every fucking... I swear, y'all, and I'm not lying, this is a true story. If Allison was here, I'd be like, tell him about Peter. Tell him about Peter. Fucking playing musical chairs and shit. I swear, I'll be standing. Peter's standing right there. Well, fucking well, I guess we standing here together. Fuck. He's on my back right now. No, he's not. Yeah, fuck, he is. You don't see him? Look at him. He's on my back. No, he's not. He's standing right there, and you are in his way. Motherfucker. No, Peter is on my fucking back. No, he's not. My aunt would be like, Bree. I'm tired of being yelled at for this person. Like, I'll be on the ground, crawling, playing with the little baby, and she'd be like, you're all over Peter. No, Peter, I'm giving Peter a fucking piggyback ride is what I'm doing, Allison. So, fucking leave me and Peter alone. Tell me one more fucking thing about Peter. She taunted me with that shit. She wouldn't just do it to me, she'd do it to everybody. I'm like, Peter is getting a piggyback ride. You want to be next? Wait in line. But for now, it's Peter. Leave me the fuck alone, or I'm going to throw Peter in the fucking ditch. And I would say that, y'all, this is really horrible, but she would say that when he got in a car accident, the car went into a ditch. So that was me, and I did used to say, I'm going to take Peter back to the fucking ditch. I did used to say that. That's not nice. I'm just saying. No, I ain't had no fucking imaginary friend. Don't play with me, Robin. I always knew reality from delusion, okay? Fantasy. Man, fucking Peter, man. I forgot about fucking Peter. And until just a little while ago. I swear, I'm going to call Allison tomorrow and be like, you know who I was thinking about yesterday? Peter. Fucking Peter. Aggravating motherfucker. I swear. And this is, I swear to God, y'all. And my aunt would spoil her and let her do whatever she wants. So wherever wherever Peter was, that's where Allison said Peter was, that where Peter was. I swear, we would be at a fucking restaurant, okay? And I would have to pull up a whole nother fucking chair, or somebody would. So, because Peter had a chair. Peter was sitting right there. I'm like, so I gotta squeeze my ass between these fucking two people, because Peter gets to have a whole fucking, like, just comfy little space to himself. And she was such a spoiled brat, I swear to God. One time we got into a fight, let me tell you. Okay, you know how when you walk, your arms go, I'm not gonna take the filter off, but imagine walking, you know how, like, as you walk, the arm that goes out is opposite from the leg that goes out, you know what I mean? Like, do y'all know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean, because I ain't about to turn on my camera. Not today, y'all. Not today. Okay, so I swear, she was a teenager at this time, okay? Way old enough to deal with the truth, okay? And she was walking one day like the Tin Man, okay? Like, with her leg, her arm was going with her leg. Like, why are you walking like that? She's like, that's how I walk. I was like, nobody walks like that. I looked it up on Google. Nobody walks like that. And she's like, yes, I do. And I was like, no. I was like, walk normal. You're going to walk and your hand's going to go different from your leg. I swear to God, it's a real argument. And she's like, no, I walk like this. I'm like, you look dumb. I swear to God. I'm like, and my Aunt Jackie was like, just leave her alone. Like, she looks like a fucking idiot. Like, you just don't let your child walk around like that. Like, she looked like the fucking Tin Man. Like, ready? Just imagine, okay? And so we got into a full, like, fight, like, screaming argument over whether your arms go opposite of your legs or at the same time. And my aunt ended up being like, anybody can walk how they want. I was like, no, it is a fucking fact. Your body just don't do it. Look it up. Like, I was so mad because I was right. You see, I used to be like that back then. If I'm right, I'm right. You're wrong. Facts are facts. And if facts aren't facts, we will call you out. And that's what I was fucking doing. I was like, Allison. She was doing that on purpose. And instead of just accepting, like, you look like a fool. But she didn't care. She would rather prove me wrong. But I'm like, watch. I was watching her the whole fucking vacation, all fucking week. And because every time I see her, she'll walk like that. I swear, every time I see her, she'll walk like that. Like, and I'm like, I'm gonna catch her. Watch, I'm gonna catch her when she ain't looking, and she gonna be walking like a normal fucking human being. And sure to fucking enough, I said, aha, look at you. What? You were just walking like you're supposed to. No, I wasn't. Yes, you fucking were. And I was like, Allison, you look stupid. And I would do it to her. I kept on doing it. I was like, look, does this look normal to you? Yeah. No, it don't. Stop fucking lying. I swear, my cousin Allison was the fucking worst. But yeah. I swear, we get in the stupidest arguments as kids. Like, I got in, like, the same vacation, actually, when we got home, I got into a fucking argument with her older sister, which was my age. We're best friends, best cousins, you know? We got into a fight over whose mom spent the most at Disney World. I was like, my mom spent the most at Disney World. And she kicked me out of her fucking house. She kicked me out of her fucking house. She said, leave. She said, fucking leave. I said, fine. And my Uncle Patrick got home and he's like, what are you doing? I said, Tara kicked me out. He's like, why? Because she said that her mama spent more money at Disney World and my mom is the one that spent more money at Disney World. Like, dead ass fighting over whose mama spent the most money at Disney World. Y'all, that's fucking stupid, right? But that's okay. That's why when we were young, when we were like 3 years old, 4 years old, I fucking stabbed that bitch with a fork. And she still got the 4 holes in her stomach today, like the little 4 dots, still today. And guess why? You want to, wait, let me talk, Furley, we're getting serious, right? You want to know why? Because she was fucking lying. I stabbed her because she was lying. I don't like a fucking liar. Still to this day, I don't believe in no lies. I don't like a liar, and I'll stab you with a fucking fork. And I sure the fuck did. I stabbed that bitch with a fork. In her belly. And she has these 4 little dots on her belly still from that fork. 4 or 5 dots, whatever, however many it is, that's what she got. I'm like, don't play with me. The truth is always gonna be the truth. Facts are facts. And if you ain't gonna tell them, we can call you out, okay, buddy? And y'all, I swear to God, true story. All these true stories, I always tell true stories, okay? I stabbed that bitch with a fork. I said, fucking lie again, bitch. Lie again. She did lie again, though. She said her mom spent more money at Disney World. And mine did, okay? I stand 10 toes deep on that. 10 toes deep. My mama spent way more money than her mama. Even though y'all really, she probably did. Her mom had like 5 kids and my mom had 2. So, but still. I think my mom paid for the hotel. I don't know, but if you look at the average, which I don't believe we know, these are, it's facts. And if you don't believe me, I'll stab you with a fork. No, y'all, I really did. And she's like, I wasn't lying. Still to this day, she'll be like, I wasn't lying. I'm like, Tara, yes, the fuck you are. Don't make me go grab another fucking fork. Bitch, you were lying. You were lying. Don't make me grab another fucking fork. I always mess with her about that. Because she was. I remember there was a bench. We were sitting at a bench. It was one of those tables that had chairs, but one end of it had a long bench. And I remember like it was yesterday. I was standing. She was sitting. And she lied. And that was it. One time, it hung there for a second too. I did it hard, I'm not gonna lie. I did apologize. But that's the reason that bitch just still got those dots, probably, because that fork kind of, it fell out, but it stuck there for a second and then it fell. She was bleeding and everything. I almost became a murderer that day. But I didn't. Attempt it, but a spark, please. Right? And after that day, I was never allowed to hold a fork again. The end. I'm just kidding. But yeah, true story. I stabbed that bitch with a fork. Don't lie. Do not lie in front of me. Y'all, what are we doing? Aubrey, you still have your crotch goblin or what? I just wanted somebody to come on the panel with me and we can talk and have a conversation or something. I've been talking to y'all. How long I've been on live, y'all? People be judging me for this. 5 fucking hours. 5 fucking hours. But I was what? How long you think I was telling the truth about that shit? 2 hours? This show has lasted for 3 hours. How long you think if this was in real life I could charge for this, y'all? I'm about to start charging people. What you think? I hope that y'all enjoyed it. I hope I gave y'all a few laughs. But I didn't want to get off without somebody coming up here. And plus, I'm not tired. People want to judge me for being on live. You know what? There's people that stay on live for 10 hours screaming. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I slept all fucking day. I'm on the same time as Aubrey. I live in Australia, actually. So, we in the same time zone. I know, people be so, I think people are jealous or just mad. Bray was on live 5 hours yesterday, making people laugh. What the fuck? I can't believe that. That's fucking terrible. Man, we should call her the fuck out for that. She don't deserve no fucking platform. How dare she do that? For 7 fucking hours. All fucking night. That's bad. That's real bad. I cannot believe she would do something like that. I think we should all come together and hold the panel and call her out. We should crash the fuck out on Brie, make a YouTube video and everything. I got the whole live. I watched it 3 times because I'm the biggest fan. But still. But I think that's not okay. That is not okay for her to be doing that. That is irresponsible. She's an adult. She should not be doing that. You can't be laughing for that long. You're supposed to be mad and screaming. That's what TikTok's for. These people are crazy. Bree's on the wrong app. She's supposed to be on Clapper doing that. I'm going to Clapper, y'all. Dreamer's on Clapper. You ever been on Clapper? Just wondering. That's what I said, Miss Ass. I said, don't. Look. Listen up, buddy. The next time you come to my page and my comments, you better check yourself, buddy. Because if you ain't here to be positive, we will call you out and kick you out, and you will be gone pecan, buddy. I haven't yet. Is it any good? Clapper? No, I have been on Clapper. No, you haven't? Yeah. Not.